morning, happy Monday to everyone. Jackie Broman here from TBA Law. So every Monday I come to you with a short snippet of legal information, and today we are talking about your credit report. So this was quite interesting for me as well because there has been a lot of changes around credit reporting in the last couple of years, particularly with changes to bank regulations and some of the consumer laws. So you can actually get a free copy of your own credit report every 12 months if you wanted to. Now, where do you get that from? So the credit reporting bodies, and there's three main ones in Australia. There used to be one called VADA Advantage, but it's now called Equifax. There's Dun & Bradstreet, which a lot of people may remember, they've been around for a long time. And then there's Experian. So those three companies are the credit reporting companies where everything is held centrally. So you can get a copy of your credit report for free from them every 12 months. So you'll be able to phone or go on their website and ask for one of those. So what information is on your credit report? Well, a lot of us don't even think about what might be on our credit report unless we're making an application for credit. And so, yes, on your reports, every application that you make is on your credit report. So that's why when someone is applying for finance, we don't want them to put the application through 3 or 4 different times with different information, because that will show up on your credit report. We want to make sure all the information is correct before an application goes in once. Your repayment history is now on your credit report as well. So the credit report used to be more limited than it is now. And the repayment history is actually quite important these days. Late payments are obviously on there, which has always been the case. Any judgments that are against you, as well as whether you are currently bankrupt or have been bankrupt in the past. So all of that is on your credit report. So why is the repayment history so important now? So if you are late on a repayment, that shows up on your credit report, and that can be a reason why someone knocks back your credit application. So people are far more sensitive about providing credit now. For example, even getting a new credit card. If you have been late a couple of times on repayments, you won't probably be eligible for a new credit card. And that is not even being like a default. So a default payment is over 60 days of non-payment. A late payment is just, oh, it's due on Thursday and you make the payment on Friday. Whoops, late payment, that shows up on your credit report. So who can add to your credit report? Well, banks, obviously, and other credit reporting organisations like credit card providers, businesses that provide hire or lease services. So if you lease your car, or like Harvey Norman, you phone call coming through. A retailer who provides credit, so store credit sort of things. People who can't report to your credit report are real estate agents. So if you're late on rent, that's not a credit issue. General insurance companies, if you're late on a renewal, generally not reported, and employers. And look, even businesses like myself, so I can't report if someone doesn't pay their invoice. I have to go through the process of having a default judgment against them, and then that certainly ends up on the credit report. So we've covered what information is on the credit report, who keeps the credit report and how you can get one, and who can add to it. Now, the other thing is about correcting your credit report. So what if the information is old? What if it's incorrect? What if there's irrelevant information on it? Or even if you have rectified things, you can potentially have those fixed as well so they don't make your report look bad. So you can request in writing, and there'll be a form to any of those 3 credit reporting agencies to amend your credit report, and they have to do that within 30 days. So remember, the credit reporting agencies are Equifax, that used to be VADA, Dun & Bradstreet, been around forever. And the third one was Experian. So those are the three. So you can request an amendment to your credit report and they have to do that within 30 days. If they don't do that, there's then a free complaint service. And you can go through the process of lodging a complaint, and then they'll have like a phone mediation or something like that to discuss what you actually want changed and whether they'll change it or what they'll do. So there you go, that's credit reports. So what have we covered? You can get a free copy of your credit report once every 12 months. So there's those three main credit reporting bodies. So they're the place where you ask for a copy of your report or request amendments or have a dispute with if they don't amend. We've covered off what information is on your report, who can add to your report, and who can't add to your report. So I think it's even more relevant at the moment to be aware of what's on your credit report. So because you can get a free one every 12 months, why wouldn't you get a free one and have a look at it, see whether anything needs to be fixed, because you're quite able to do all that. And because the regulations have clamped down significantly over the last 12 months to 2 years, having a good credit report is even more important, particularly if even you're going for a new phone account or credit card or car loan or any, sometimes store credit with Harvey Norman will get your credit report as well, and they may knock you back. So why not take control of some of that? I hope that's helpful. I will save this video onto our page. All the previous videos are also saved onto the page. So on Facebook, on our page, there's a videos tab over to the left of the screen. So you can click on that and go back through them all. If this is relevant for anyone that you know, please tag their name in the comments, or you can direct message it to them if it's a little bit too sensitive to publicly put their name in the comments. Otherwise, I do this every Monday at 10. Last Monday obviously was a public holiday, so sorry I don't come to you on public holidays. But I hope that that is useful, and if there's any other topics that you'd really like me to cover, by all means direct message us through our Facebook page. Otherwise, jump on our website. All our email addresses are publicly available as well, so you can contact us direct. I hope you have a great week, and I'll catch you next Monday.